Hello, hello. Apparently I'm in a block scene right now. Let me go ahead and log in. I'm in Q11. That's fine. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am Okerland. Welcome to the channel. I do want to preface this by saying really quick that massive spoiler warning if you're into Final Fantasy XIV and have not gotten to Endwalker or maybe just started Endwalker. Just be warned, there is a spoiler. If you keep watching as of right now, you have entered spoiler territory. So where I left off on here, I played this a little bit today. I'm still getting used to the monk, but there it goes. And I'm getting used to it. We've got into Garlemald, which I am loving the story. How we actually came here. I mean, Garlemald's been our enemy since day one. For how many years this game has been out? We've been their enemy. And now we are coming to Garlemald to actually save the citizens and some of the soldiers as well from the threat, the basically worldwide threat that's going on with the Asians and everything. And just seeing their reaction to us not believing us that we're helping them, I just think it's fantastic story here. That's what we just had to deal with a group that was hiding out in this house here. Right now we're trying to go try to find the girl that had left with. Apparently she had a little sister that she was hiding from us, and she escaped. This whole time they were looking to get them to escape. They seemed like they were accepting our help, but they were not. So they were just trying to find a way to escape, and they attacked Alphino, and thankfully he's okay. He's treating them now, and now we're gonna try to find that sister. I'm loving the story so far. Let's go ahead and talk to Alice. Say, 2 sets of fresh footprints, young woman, judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. Alright. And I will also say I'm not the best player, but I'm not a raider. I'm a solo player. I don't care. As long as I finish dungeons and stuff, I don't care about being the best. I'm playing it for the story, mainly. I mean, I'd like to do raids and stuff, but I think I just have to be motivated to get good. I'm not, so maybe if I met the right people, you know, maybe I'd get motivated to do so, but until then, that's why I like the trust system. I really love the trust system that they put in. Also, really quick, I'm going to change the chat location in case anybody comes in. Where do you change chat location? Crap, no, I forgot. I thought it was under broadcast. Oh, it's up here. I'm just changing location of chat. I actually want it on the bottom left where chat is in the game. I actually want this chat to come through because I don't mess with chat in the game, so. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. That makes sense. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts, and I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Alphino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. And also, I still don't really plan on playing this game much, streaming. I've just been really excited that I've been able to play this, and you know what, I'd stream it, maybe meet some new people and whatever, so. So I need to search for hints as to Licinia and her sister's whereabouts. This is a big search area. Oh, there it is. Alright, didn't think we'd find it that quickly. Ooh, an empty bottle. It's the medicine bottles. I think she's running out of medicine for her little sister. The empty bottle smells faintly of alcohol. The thin coating of dirt indicates it has been here for some time and is unlikely to have any connection to Licinia or to her sister. Alright, so that's good. Well, not good, but. Alright. So I need to try to find something. Maybe they went into this, but there's a little, well, I don't think there's a building over here, is there? I think it's just. Yeah, I don't think there's an over here, an entrance. Might be, though. Place for them to get away from the cold. Ooh, fresh blood, that's not good. The blood stain in the snow appears to be fresh. Judging by the amount, the victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastwards. That's not good. There's a little place over here. Oh, I don't think they're over there though. They might be up further. Oh, nope, I see. Uh-oh. Hopefully they're not dead. The two bodies are already cold. That's sad. If only they accepted our help, but I don't blame them, you know. Been enemies for so long. Why would we be helping now? That's sad. Here comes Alice. She's gonna be heartbroken. For now.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
Indeed.
No. Why? Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have... We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
They're gonna think we killed them, probably.
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither did they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Oh, they just buried him.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
I think I'd be starting the stream on a sad note. It's crazy. There must have been something we could have done. But what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? That's debatable. We have already caused enough harm here. Let us return to the camp before we cause any more. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them. Someone who isn't us. All we can do for now is make our report to Lucia and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. If they get those soldiers cured, they could send them. They would probably trust them. I don't know how long it takes to cure them, though. Kind of miss flying, though. And I'm still debating on, turning off the mount music. I always say that, but then I never do it. I turned it off when I had this on the PC. Ever since I switched to PlayStation. I have yet to turn it off. Just seeing if there was any ether currents around. I think I got all of them around here, though. Alright, northwest. It's off that way. I can't get them all yet anyway, so I'm not too worried about it yet. Alright, we are finally back at Camp Broken Glass, I think, ain't it? Yes. Hold on, was there like a... Oh, it's airship. I thought that was a... For some reason I thought it was a message bubble. I was like, is there somebody to talk to down there or something? No. Not at all. Alright, let's go ahead and speak to Lucia. Tell her the bad news. Alice and Alphino tell me they have finished their preliminary search for survivors, but refrain from saying much more than that. Clearly, they are reluctant to provide details. Might I ask for your account? Sad.
Thank you for your report. We shall inform the troops of these developments and instruct them to proceed with the utmost caution should they encounter any survivors.
Allow me to go and speak with the ones at the victor's spoils. They may be more willing to listen to a fellow Garlean and accept our offer of assistance.
I pray you are right. And though I am loath to burden you any further, should there be an appropriate occasion to speak of Licinia and her sister, please do so.
I am sorry to have put you through this.
My distress is nothing compared to their suffering. So tell me, what else have we learned?
As you may have already heard, we have succeeded in curing the members of the Popularis, Maxima identified. They have provided us with some intriguing insights into the current state of Garlemald. The assassination of Emperor Varus was the catalyst for the civil war. Nerva declared his claim to the throne, and his opponents refused to recognize it. Fighting broke out in the capital, where Nerva's 3rd Legion clashed with the 1st, who remained loyal to Varus even after his death.
Of course, even Imperial warmongers would balk at the idea of turning their shining city into a battleground. Like burning down the wood to spite the wasps. Neither side would be so mad. Unless something or someone inflamed their animosity to such an extent that they could not help but act against their better judgment.
It brings to mind events at the Gimlet Dark, does it not? The Emperor's sudden withdrawal from the front lines, specifically. Nerva and his father, Titus, Varus's then political rival, took advantage of rumors that Crown Prince Zenos had been possessed by a demon.
Elidibus, what better way to disparage your enemies than with the truth, or a close enough approximation?
Indeed. But before their accusations could be substantiated, many of Titus's followers were silenced. While some were merely stripped of their status, others died under curious circumstances. One after another, suddenly and suspiciously.
Again, Elidibus. Like as not, he had a hand in it. No evidence was found to implicate Varus, certainly. Nevertheless, Titus, Nerva, and the Third Legion would have judged it a brazen attempt by the Emperor to rid himself of his political enemies. And then, in the midst of this growing turmoil, Varus Sosgalvus is murdered. And Garlemald's own prodigal son, Gaius van Belsar, is named the murderer. Shortly thereafter, Nerva claims the right of succession, and in response, the First Legion claims the assassination was part of a coup d'etat orchestrated by Titus and Nerva.
So no one is at fault, and everyone else is to blame.
I should add that both parties received substantial financial backing, presumably to provide them with the means and encouragement to pursue a swift victory, and that these contributions came from the self-same benefactor.
I'd heard House Brutus had been filling the Third Legion's coffers, but the First as well.
It would seem so. Though the Populares determined that the First Legion received funds from a variety of organizations, all had connections to House Brutus.
So Fandaniel, in the guise of Asahi, was playing both sides against each other the entire time.
The information we gained from my friends does not end there. One night, shortly after fighting broke out, the capital was shaken by an immense tremor. From that point onward, they have no memories, no recollection of any events, including our clash on the Magna Glaciers. But when asked about the Imperial Palace and its bizarre transformation, they somehow recall Emperor Varus giving them orders in their dreams. May the Tower of Babel stand as testament to the glory of Garlemald.
This sounds awfully familiar.
We have something to show you all.
Varus spoke to them through this radio. Perhaps it was a recording, but if not, that would be inexplicable.
We are of one mind, then.
The ether that permeates the ore used in this device is almost identical to that of the talismans.
I see it. While it is likely more by coincidence than design, these devices might also ward against a primal's influence. A picture is beginning to form. If the tremor felt throughout Garlemald was a wave of ether emitted by a primal, then while those within range would have been tempered, those huddled around a radio desperate for news concerning the Civil War would have been spared.
No wonder Licinia kept it close.
My friends! I must speak with you!
Now what?
A young man was caught trying to steal our supplies. He is a soldier of the Iron Men, we think, but one who has not been made thrall. Thankfully, Magni restrained him before blood was spilled. The stranger is outside, if you wish to ask him questions.
I think we do.
Who do we have here?
Garleans? Traitors to your homeland! Have you no shame?
I am Lucia Junius, a Temple Knight of Ishgard. And you are?
Iulus Pier Norbanus. And that's all you invaders will get from me.
We are not here to invade Garlemald. Far from it. Like you, our allies in Eorzea and the Far East fight in defense of their lives and their loved ones even as we speak. But it is the people of Garlemald who have suffered most. This we know. And that is why we have come to offer you our aid, that we may unite against our common foe. Whether you believe me or not, those are the facts. Now, answer me this. Why would a proud soldier of the Empire be reduced to stealing? The situation must be dire indeed for you to go to such lengths. If it is supplies you seek, we would gladly share ours, or turn a blind eye while you leave with your spoils.
I will not negotiate. My commander will determine how to deal with you and yours. If you wish to treat with him, I will take you, but no more than 3.
I bet I'm one of them.
I don't much like the sound of that. But if we do accept his proposal, I suggest the 2 of us and...
Not the kids. Not the kids. Not... No.
Please allow me and Alize to act as envoys.
May I ask why?
We have seen with our own eyes the hardships the Garleans face. How their futures and lives hang in the balance.
It's not the warmest invitation, but it's an opportunity to prove our intentions true. Maybe not a chance to make things right, but a chance to make them better.
What would your mother say? Chicken says, just say I'm going with you.
I can see that persuading you otherwise is a lost cause, but you will proceed with the utmost care.
Couple of children and what? A sellsword? Is this an insult?
Not in the least. You will find that they are more than qualified to speak on our behalf.
There are many dangers on the road ahead. I will need that back.
I like Alice and Alphino. I didn't like them, was in the base game. Heavensward. I don't remember when I started liking them. I don't know if it was in Stormblood. I don't think it was in Heavensward. So I'm in Heavensward with my other character I was playing before I got Endwalker. I don't remember when it was that I actually started liking them. Or even when Alice even came back, because she's currently not around in my playthrough through Heavensward. It's been a while. You will be received as invited guests, and so I urge you to observe proper social etiquette and conduct yourselves accordingly. Your safe return takes precedence above all else. Remember this. Thancred, in particular, will be worried sick if you're gone too long. May the Fury watch over and keep you. Are you and the children ready? I will explain the route once we are outside your camp. If anyone attempts to follow us, we will judge it an act of hostility. We will not hesitate to take appropriate measures. I would expect nothing less. You have our full cooperation. And they left without me. So rude. Alright, this is far enough. Listen carefully. We head over that hill, then follow the road until we reach Liminal Station 4. Children in the lead. I want you where I can see you. We do have names, you know. I'm Alice and he's Alphino. And last but not least, there's Katraz. Katraz. Where have I heard that before? No matter. Alphino and Alize will watch the road ahead while we bring up the rear. I wasn't lying about there being many dangers, so you're to run, not saunter, run towards the station. If you even think about going for your weapon, the deal's off. Should any creatures bar the way, we go around them. Alright, so once you choose to depart, Julius will accompany you. Alphino and Alize will then begin moving towards the destination. Make your way to Liminal Station 4 without falling behind. If you leave Julius behind for any reason or lose sight of Alphino and Alize, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Alright, ready to make a dash for the station? So I gotta keep up with children. Whew, alright. This is gonna be fun. Now if we get aggro, does that mean we fail too? So many questions. I do like that there's a lot more, I don't want to say like mini games. You're supposed to go around them, kids, not through them. But I do like that there's a lot more like mini games of sorts, like playing Thancred and having a much more of a stealth mission. I'm kind of curious how much more they go into with this. What do you mean it's not the easiest surface to run on? It's stone. Well, we're not having a hard time keeping up yet. What if I draw my sword or my weapons? Will we have to restart? I'm not even gonna try. Better not draw attention. Oh, and stop talking. That's the station, I presume. Hey, I've been here. There was a ether current in there. Uh-oh. Alright, didn't get aggro. Good. Yeah, it definitely doesn't say that if you get aggro, you're, have to restart. Oh, but we're here. Alright, that wasn't bad. This is more. Oh, let me turn off text auto advance. There we go. This is it. The first stop, that is. Do we get to ride a train? That'd be cool. Probably not. Good. Looks like your friends knew better than to follow us. Are these your headquarters? No, we're stopping here so I can check for pursuers. Since it appears you've kept to your side of the bargain, we can carry on. Alright. North of the station is Reggio Domorum, one of the main residential areas, or at least it was. The afflicted roam the streets in packs. They're tears to shreds if given the chance. Keep close, no wandering off, understood? Hey, thanks for the shoes. Let's put them on. Oh yeah, I need to go and open it first. Not that. Hooray, shoes! Oh wait, I have better shoes? Oh, okay, well that works. let me throw those away then. We'll get them out of here anyway. Alright. I'll clog up my armory chest. The last bastion. From here, we'll be heading northeast, keeping to the left of the railway, while the route itself is straightforward, getting past the hordes unseen as anything but. Keep your weapons at the ready. They would attack their own countrymen? Aye, they spare their own but slaughter the rest without hesitation. Though we'll try to avoid detection, the chances of sneaking by completely unnoticed are slim at best. I will lead the way, but in the event we are seen, you're to fight them off. Those two will follow us, provided they can refrain from drawing their weapons. While I doubt they would be foolish enough to stab their guide in the back, I will not take that chance. With that said, let us proceed. Yeah, let's go. Oh, okay, we just kind of go on around then. Alright. We'll just imagine that I'm following him, and they're behind us. Oh, we're gonna get attacked. Is that it? Yay! I see why your comrades chose you. Judas, our contingent has a cure for the afflicted, or tempered, as we call them. Your people would need to be taken into custody that we may administer the treatment, but they would eventually regain their sanity. Is that so? For all I know, your treatment would simply force them to forsake one master for another. As far as I and my legion are concerned, they are no longer our people. They're beyond saving. Those who thought differently and tried to reason with them were butchered for their bleeding hearts. Come, we have to keep moving. That is not a runaway train, that is a crashed train. Die! Hey, Deb, how are you doing? It's been a long time since I've seen you. There we go. Looks like we're not being followed. We will continue onward. Aye, aye, Captain. That is good. I haven't forgotten you either. I haven't been on Discord in so long. Or Facebook, really, either. I remember what I said. These people deserve only death. I stayed my hand before only out of desire to remain undiscovered, and that is still the higher priority. We should continue to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. I hope nothing here is spoiler for you. I don't know if you still play this at all. I'm sure you're finished with this. You probably got your island. Let's keep following the railway. Going up there. Oh, are you? Is it tough? There's some tough spots I've noticed. Stealth missions I kind of had trouble with, but... Would be nice if they helped. I hope they don't miss a message from you. That message really fades away quick from the screen. Ah, that's not good. You ever tried a controller? I don't know if that'd be easier. I find the controller a lot easier for this game. Look at what they have become. Would you still stand there and claim that they can be cured? Those exposed to a vast quantity of a primal's ether may suffer severe corruption. Even with treatment, such victims are beyond salvation. Although you would have to relearn a bit of stuff with the controller, but it's not too difficult. Oh, well, if you need help, I can get on Discord if you need help with it, with some tips or anything. Then you admit it. Now that you have seen these monstrosities for yourself, perhaps you'll think twice before speaking of a cure. Because yeah, setting it up was the hard part. It took a lot of YouTube videos. Oh wait, can I get this? I don't think I can get in there yet. Probably not. Oh, yeah, YouTube is a fantastic source. It's pretty simple. I mean, you can have up to 48 hotkeys, I think, on a controller. Okay, I guess I can't get in there. Around that. Yeah, you should. We're almost there. You have kept your side of the agreement, so I will keep mine this way. Messaging me on Facebook Messenger would be the best, though, since I don't have Discord on my phone. But if you have any problems, any questions, or anything, I can also look back and see what videos I had watched. That helped me out. This is Tertium, one of Garlemald's largest stations, and now serves as our headquarters. Yeah, no problem. I've already sent the twins ahead. I will be with you soon, so wait for me at the bottom of the stairs. Ah, it is down below. That's why I couldn't see it. Got it. Guys, the setup ain't too bad. Like, you just press L2 and it activates those. Down there you can see them activate. Then it's just like the X circle down there at the bottom part. And the D-pad on that one. And then double tapping it goes to those. Then R2 double tap for that. And then holding L2, R2 for those ones. It's not too bad once you get the hang of it. Which I probably didn't explain that well, but yeah, it's pretty simple once you get used to it. Oh. But I don't know if I'm really the one to help explain, really. Oh, just 6 quests. Oh, maybe I can get to that. Well, I don't know if I will tonight, though. Too bad I won't be able to help you out or anything, if it's a solo-only quest. Since I got that data server jumping now, which is cool. So I don't think you're on the same data center as me. Oops. It's plain to see why they chose this as their base of operations. They could have done a lot worse. Even so, I imagine it's not the easiest place to live. Yeah, I should probably do the same. I'm really tired. It's kind of why I'm kind of rambling a little bit. I do that when I'm tired. Indeed, and if Julius was willing to make the perilous journey to Camp Broken Glass in search of food, their own supplies must be all but exhausted. They may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's still bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Oh, and one other piece of advice. What probably helped me get used to the controller is I created a new character, Association. Yeah, I'm on Coral. I don't know what data center that's on. I had created a brand new character that allowed me to have just a very small amount of skills and then gradually get used to the controller. So that's probably what helped me as well. That's how I started. So they may be shielded from the wind and snow, but it's so bitterly cold. Much like Victor's spoils, it must be a constant struggle to keep their people warm. Lower your voices. While you may be here as my guests, the others will not take kindly to your presence. Yeah, definitely do that. Try it out and see how that goes, but definitely watch a YouTube video or something. There's a lot of great ones out there to help with the controller. My commander is in the locomotive over there. I don't think I could ever go back to mouse and keyboard anymore. I mean, I haven't been on my PC in almost 2 months now. I think beginning of June was the last time I was on my computer. Coral, if I'm saying that right. It's in the top right if you can see it. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Yeah, I'm actually liking being off the computer. It's just something new. I got a PS5 last month, and yeah, I've just been hooked on PlayStation, finding new games and everything. Finally got Endwalker on PlayStation, so I can play this character on it. But that's what I'm on now, is the PS5. Oh, is that a Vista right there? A Vista. I think it's /lookout for Vistas, right? I think. I do have a keyboard hooked up though for easy, there it goes. For easy typing for emotes. Yes, that is correct. The Aetherite's not responding. Oh, okay. I have never heard of those. I think this is the only server I've ever really been on. Primal Excalibur. Oh, I have heard of those. I think those are pretty popular servers.
These are their chosen representatives.
Oh.
Very well. Let us hear what they have to say.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I present to you our commander.
Who is it?
Lord Quintus Van Kina, Legatus of the First Legion.
Thought maybe we'd know him.
The first? I had no idea you had survived.
Or maybe we did. It's been a while. I'm not good with names.
We lost our emperor, our city, more than half our troops. For my wounds, I may never take the field again. But we survived, aye.
It's freaking awesome, Lightheart.
In a manner much to your liking, I dare say.
We have no intention of adding to your misfortunes, nor do we bear you any ill will.
Spare me. Though you children may speak in earnest, overtures of peace ever ring hollow in my ears. So long as man stands to profit from his neighbor's suffering, war is inevitable. Driven from our ancestral homeland into this blasted waste. Yet still you yearned to rob us of our paltry scraps. 'Twas only with Magitech that you learned to keep your distance. Though we knew it was only a matter of time before you regrouped and returned. Conquest and Empire were our only defenses. Emperors Solus and Varys understood this. and through their campaigns saw us grow and prosper. Much blood has been spilled in Garlemald's name, aye. But if it is a choice between yours and mine, then it is hardly a choice at all.
I do not deny that a great many conflicts throughout history were driven by the desire or necessity to gain by another's loss. That is not why we are here.
Yeah, I'm liking this a lot more.
Nor have we come to petition your aid in the war with the Telophoroi, grave though that threat may be. Our purpose is simply this. We wish to help you. Let us help you. If there is aught that can be done to ease your plight, we would be glad to do it.
I'm liking this more in previous expansions, and that says a lot because I like them all.
But regardless of the ideals you espouse, your leaders would not send an army into Garlemald if they did not stand to benefit. If we accept their aid, they will expect their efforts to be rewarded once the Telophoroi are no longer a threat. And after compensation and concessions, the great empire would be brought to heel. Her enemies rejoice at her downfall. Our third eye, a mark of shame.
We won't stand idly by and let your people be humiliated. And we're not alone in that. We only want to make a difference. To make this world of ours better. Surely you can understand that. What I'm trying to say is, there are so many people who just don't care about making you suffer. And maybe that's almost insulting after all the suffering you feel the world has subjected your people to, but believe it or not, that's the truth. And now we're here, and all we're asking is for you to tell us what you want, what you hope for.
So much blood has been shed, so much lost. All because of this endless war. Who wouldn't want to end it? Can we not work together to face our problems as one?
Answer me this, young peacemakers. If a world without conflict is your desire, why reject the unity and prosperity of Garlemald? Is it because we do not share your faith? That we do not share your heritage? That our ideals and virtues differ? That we cherish and hold in the highest that which you do not? Disparity is the root of discord, and peace built on compromise is flawed and fleeting. Happiness for one and all is a dream, and the reality is that to the victor go the spoils. That is why we Garleans will never submit nor surrender. For freedom and for pride, we will remain true to ourselves until the bitter end. That is my hope. It seems there is nothing more to say on the matter.
I used to hate LSA and Alphino, but I've grown to really like them both.
You will remain here while I decide what is to be done with you. Do not be alarmed. No harm will come to you, if you cooperate.
We will not resist. However, as your guests, I ask that we be allowed to speak with the other members of your group.
Yes.
As you wish.
A little bit.
I had no intention of locking you up, as by dawn you would be frozen stiff and you're no good to me dead. You are free to move about the encampment, but there is one condition. Collar them.
What are these?
Incentive. You'll be watched at all times. Stray too far or act suspiciously, and we will administer a rather painful shock.
Lovely.
Stop. Keep away from that one. The champion of Eorzea is not so easily cowed.
Is he gonna send me back?
Even if he allowed himself to be collared, the shock would be no more than an itch. No. If he refuses to obey, we will activate the twins' restraints instead.
For that.
You needn't worry about us.
We'll forget we're even wearing them soon enough.
Even now, you still... Why go to such lengths? What is it all for?
Yeah, because even the most bitter adversary may one day see reason. Yeah, right.
You are a curious one. A far cry from the merciless barbarian others paint you to be. You will be their warden. Take them away.
Yes, sir.
I might level up with that. Yep. Level 85. So are there any class quests? I've kind of been surprised that I haven't seen a class quest for the monk yet. Thank you. As per Lord Quintus's instructions, I am to supervise you during your time here in Tertium. Before you ask, no, I don't have a key or any other means to remove your collars, nor would I tell you if I did. And if you try anything, you'll soon wish you hadn't. So, do you truly intend to speak with the others, or was that merely a ruse? We're in no hurry to disobey Lord Quintus, if that's what you mean. Or perhaps you doubt the wisdom of his decision. Yeah, I've done all those. I was just so shocked that I haven't seen any pop up yet. Usually it was every like 2 or 3 levels before, I thought, in the previous expansions. Do as you will, but remember, I'll be watching. If I catch wind of you doing anything untoward, trying to trick our people into turning their coats and the like, those shock collars will be the least of your worries. Understood? Although we're somewhat compromised, put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. It says you sent a blank message. I don't know if you sent a blank message or not. I think I need to get a tablet so I can better see messages, or just get it on my phone. Although we're somewhat compromised, put it lightly, let's not waste this opportunity. I suggest splitting up and learning what we can of the situation. And above all else, don't use magics of any sort. Alright. You, on the other hand, may go wheresoever you wish, even outside the camp. I know full well I couldn't stop you if I tried. But do not forget, if you do anything to endanger us or our interests, Alphino and Alizé will pay the price. Honestly, shock them all you want. I mean, we'll just pretend we're back in the base game and some of Heavensward and just shock them. They deserve some payment for that. Anyway. Okay, so you came with Julius, didn't you? Well, whatever business brought you here, you'd best keep your hands off that aetherite. It's deactivated, but I'd rather you didn't mess about with it. There are others throughout the city built by Garleans. 4 Garleans could teleport all over in the blink of an eye, provided there was a terminal nearby. These days, however, we use the aetherite's power to keep the place lit, though that comes at the cost of its normal function. Octavia! It's you, Katraz Bodum. I served under Lord Gaius in the 14th Legion. I was there on the night of the Praetorium fell. You and your adventurers. You killed them. My comrades, my friends, swept them aside in their dozens as though they were nothing to you. And maybe I am too. Just another faceless enemy to be cut down. But it won't be long until our countrymen return. Until you get what you deserve. Mark my words. Yeah, actually, remember that because I just did that on my previous character just a couple weeks ago. Yes. So cold. This young soldier is on the verge of losing consciousness. Aw, poor guy. I am curious if I can bring up chat on my phone. I mean, I'm sure I can. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. Because it might be a lot better. I really don't like how fast it disappears. Whoops. Hey, there it is. Oh, you nodded. Why did that not come across on the chat? That's odd. But yeah, I got it on the phone now in case you say anything. Alright. In case I miss it. Magitech radio. The radio is the same model as the one used at Victor's spoils. Perhaps it is what saved the soldiers here from being tempered. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I know who you are. The so-called champion of Eorzea. Come to gloat, have you? I'll wipe that smirk off your face. By the blood of our fallen compatriots, I swear all... Ugh! Damn, tore the sutures. Of all the times, there was the law within striking distance, and I can't even muster the strength. Holy gosh, scared me. I don't know if that came across the mic. That was really loud thunder. Hopefully I don't lose power. I didn't know it was like thundering outside. Whoops. Alright, 1 second. Yeah. Alright, of all the times, what's the lot? Oh, yeah, I already read that. If it weren't for the third, I was going to be like the old. Now it's the third leading us. We'd be the end of you. Vergilia's treachery nearly cost Lord Quintus his life. But we made our escape, took shelter in a mansion, tended to the wounded as we prepared to strike back, and then night fell and we gathered around the radio. Then the roar, the terrible roar. The capital was in chaos, but we were spared. If you call this a mercy, if you can call this a mercy, mind intact but body broken, a soldier in name alone. I'd cut you down where you stand if I could, murderer. I mean, that's what you want to do to me is murder me. I mean, we're no different, I guess. Alphino! Did you learn anything of note? That they want to kill us? And your findings are consistent with my own. Their plight is desperate indeed. Oh, right, yeah, that too. The sick and injured are at greatest risk. Without warmth and proper nutrition, I fear they will soon perish. I realize there is precious little we can do for them at present, but I cannot bear to see them suffer. Please, will you help me tend to them? Ugh, fine. Flavius, that sounds familiar. Who's there? My eyes, I can't see all that well. Ah, thank you. The numbness has subsided a little, but I know I won't last much longer. You should look to the others who can still fight. Give them my ration. If me going hungry means someone else lives to see another day, so be it. At least I can still serve in that way. Okay. Alphino. Just walk over, everybody. So those you met fare no better. I was afraid you would say that. I know we were warned against meddling in their affairs, but we can't leave them like this. Perhaps we might gain permission to have the contingent deliver supplies? Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear. I think all the chat just, like, repeated again. It did. That's weird. I think the chat is a little buggy on these broadcasts. That's good to know. I don't know if the chat comes across on the stream or not. I don't know if you saw that your messages just kind of spammed up there again from a while ago. Anyway, Quintus may have made his feelings on the matter quite clear, but even he must recognize they are not in a position to refuse help. Maybe Julius could persuade him, though we need to persuade Julius first. Alright. Man, maybe I should shut stuff down. It's really loud outside. I'll probably finish this quest. I might be done for the night. Just be on the safe side. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's... The new message hasn't even come up yet. Yeah, I'll get through this. Your messages are still spamming from old... saying that Alfie is maturing little by little. At least I got up on the phone, so I can still see the messages. Yeah, I'll get through it. Jesus, criminy Christmas. Yeah, I'll get through this quick. I'm surprised if it don't come across the microphone, because there's no, whatever it's called. All right, let's get through this. You can hear it? Holy crap! Ah, that scared me. Alright. Julius, the people here have barely enough food and fuel to survive. Have you and the other soldiers been able to procure any more supplies? Now, we've been scavenging provisions from the nearby houses, as most families kept. Some stored away in the event they were snowed in. Still, going out and getting it is dangerous work, and we've a lot of mouths to feed. Yeah, that. I wish the PS5 had that. Apparently it does not, which kind of sucks. Fuel is the greater concern, though. We had some beryllium set aside until it was stolen. We haven't identified the culprit. Could have been other refugees or one of the afflicted, for all we know. Either way, we're down to the last dregs. Without the heating they need, those in poor health are going to get worse instead of better. If it's beryllium you need, our contingent has secured a ready supply. We can have some sent over. We would not accept your charity. If we can hold on a little longer, the situation is sure to change. Aye, everything will change. One of your comrades mentioned something along those lines. Heard something of it, have you? Well, from what I've seen, there's little you could do to interfere, so there's no harm in telling you. One of our scouts spotted a hooded man issuing instructions to the afflicted, or in the bastard's words, loyal servants of the Telephoroi. Then he made his way inside the Imperial Palace, or what stands in its place. We'd identified the seat of the enemy's power, we realized. Lord Quintus dispatched a messenger to the 10th Legion, saying as much, and instructing them to join forces with their provincial legions to prepare for a combined assault on the Telefori. Once our allies arrive, your contingent will be sent running for the hills. Then we shall reclaim the capital by our own hand. And how do you intend to survive in the meantime? At this rate, many of your countrymen will perish long before reinforcements reach Garlemald. They need help now. Say the word and we will bring you Carillium. I will speak with Lord Quintus. That was quick. So, did he agree to it? Of course not. No, he will not place Garlemald in the debt of her enemies. I have, however, been ordered to search for Carillium outside. As you are under my watch, you will come with me. Oh, good lord. Very well. After all, many hands make light work. You lot are more trouble than you're worth. Once we are outside, you will follow my instructions to the letter. We depart shortly. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I better get off of here before, you know, lightning strikes the electrical stuff and power goes poof and whatever. So, it was great to see you again, Deb, and definitely shoot me a message on Messenger if you're on, or whatever, and I'd love to talk to you again, yo. And I'll probably be back on here tomorrow night, probably. Good night. Have a good night. Awesome. Alright, well, see you soon then. Whoops. Alright, peace. Have a good night.